All right, let's start with the big story that we are tracking at this hour, where the political party launched by the Mumbai attacks mastermind, Hafiz Saeed, is all set to release its manifesto on the 23rd of March in Lahore in Pakistan. Now, the Milli Muslim League, a political party that was spawned by the Jamaat-ud-Dawa, had won a legal victory of sorts when the Islamabad High Court had last week struck down an order passed by the Election Commission of Pakistan rejecting Milli Muslim League's application to be recognized as a legit political party. Now, the chief of the Milli Muslim League, Saifullah, has said that there were no further legal hurdles against the party by Hafiz Saeed and it will release the manifesto shortly. Earlier, the Interior Ministry in Pakistan had in fact opposed the recognition of the Milli Muslim League as a political party on the basis of a security report stating that this would, to quote-unquote, breed violence and also bring in extremism into mainstream politics in Pakistan. Now, in the month of September, remember, last year in the prestigious by-election for Lahore's NA 120 constituency, which had fallen vacant after the ouster of Nawaz Sharif in the Panama Gate scandal, the Milli Muslim League had fielded a candidate who had contested as an independent. The candidate, Yaqub Sharif, had secured over 5,822 votes. The Milli Muslim League's chief, Saifullah, has also made the intentions of the party fairly clear that it will be fielding only those candidates who have pledged their allegiance to the Kashmir cause. All right, so some interesting developments taking place in Pakistan. Initially, there was a bit of a hesitation from the conventional politicians in Pakistan whether to mainstream a political party that was launched by a man who's considered as a terrorist across the world. The United Nations designated Hafiz Saeed, who also carries a $10 million bounty on his head, has already launched his party, and this will of course be contesting the next general elections, and it will be releasing its manifesto. The intentions of the party are fairly clear, and to discuss more on this, we are joined in by our international affairs correspondent Ramesh Ramachandran. Ramesh, this is an interesting turn that is taking place in Pakistani politics. Till now, although the linkages were fairly clear, but now a party spawned by a terrorist will be releasing its manifesto.
Absolutely, Muhammad. This is what India calls the mainstreaming of a UN-designated global terrorist by the name of Hafiz Saeed, who has blood of more than 160 people on his hands who perished in the Mumbai 2008 attacks. And here is one man who has launched his own political outfit called the Milli Muslim League, and which intends to contest the forthcoming elections in Pakistan. This is nothing short of a disappointing outcome, so to speak, of India's and global efforts to isolate Pakistan and the terrorist groups in particular. And as India mentions, this is mainstreaming of a global terrorist, and India will be closely watching the fortunes, the fluctuating fortunes of the Pakistani polity from here onwards.
Absolutely, and there was also a bit of a confusion within the Pakistani establishment itself, where initially there was an Interior Ministry's report which said that, recognizing the party by Hafiz Saeed would in fact bring in extremism and violence into mainstream Pakistani politics. Now, that sort of a little bit of a hesitation is now being set aside, and now Hafiz Saeed's party, which has made it fairly clear that only those candidates who have sworn in allegiance, as they put it, to the Kashmir cause are the only ones who will be fielded in the elections. Now, how worried should India be for this?
Well, if you look at Pakistani polity, Muhammad, there are couple of mainstream politics, parties like that, PML, Nawaz Sharif's, and there is PPP, and there is Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, Imran Khan. But there are other smaller regional parties, such as Milli Muslim League, for instance, who can potentially become the kingmaker or the king's party, so to speak. Remember, under President Musharraf, we had what is called his own political party, which supported him. So here also we can expect the army, the military, and the intelligence agencies to have their own party, so to speak, the proxy in the Pakistani polity, and Milli Muslim League could well emerge as the king's party going forward between now and whenever the elections are held. So it is a crucial time in Pakistani politics. It will remain to be seen how it eventually pans out in the immediate future. Absolutely indeed, Ramesh. We'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much indeed for joining us and getting us all those updates. So it is an interesting turn that is taking place in the Pakistani politics, mainstreaming a political party that has been launched by Hafiz Saeed.